Hi. So my life is falling apart and everything is going to shit and I'm drowning. I applied for like 40 jobs. I don't have a single call back yet. My customers are still like the shittiest customers on the whole fucking internet. I think guys hate me because I'm smarter than they are. I really think that's it. But anyway, I kind of just wanted to talk about mental health because like where else would you? Like how could you talk? Is my nose just shiny inside? Okay. Well, how could you seriously make a conversation about mental health? I mean, like, you can't go anywhere and be like, I want to fucking jump off of a bridge. I mean, what would people do? You're a burden. You're a problem. I don't know how many fucking people I have, like, because whenever I do kill myself, or whenever I kill myself, whenever I try to kill myself, and it's hard. It's hard. Like, it's hard to die. Like people will shoot their faces off and they'll just be blind and eating through a straw, and the doctors are like, "Fixed it! There you go, it gets better." Um, but fuck, I totally I went off track and I lost where I was. There are so many people though that have like chewed me out for getting put in a mental hospital, and that like everybody just gets mad at me and they tell me that I'm faking and that, and then people with fucking goofy hair, people who with tattoos or whatever. Oh, you're an SJW, you're like a Tourette's faking TikToker. And it's not like that. Like a lot of mentally ill people are just different from people who aren't mentally ill, and I mean, it's not even to say that those histrionics on TikTok and stuff don't have a fucking problem. I mean, attention seeking and stuff that's a mental disorder. That's like a thing. But I get being frustrated with malingerers because however the fuck frustrating malingerers are to you, like they're the ones making me look like an asshole, They're the ones making me look like I'm making it all up. They're the ones making me look like, and I try to look at it as unbiased as possible because like not having a bias is like a weird part of my moral code. Um I don't know, now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. There's sometimes I'm biased as fuck, but another video. But there's just, if you go up to anybody and complain and they just tell you I'm a burden, then who's being the asshole? Like who's, if like trauma dumping or whatever, like there's a time and a place, And there's nothing, people shouldn't be shamed out of speaking out about their experiences. Like that's just weird. It's like what, it's so strange to me that it just makes people angry at you for having problems. Like people just want to go, oh, bad things happen to bad people, you're just a bad person. Like, okay, well go fucking stand in front of a semi truck then. If you're a good person, it won't hit you. Like that's a stupid fucking argument, but I've already went over that. But there are so many people also that have come to me later in life, and like people who have just told me that I'm a fucking faker and a liar and I'm making it all up and it's all in my head and that I use this for that or this or the other thing. And then they came up to me later and they told me that, oh, I had my first panic attack. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. Bitch, get the fucking full mental illness experience. You know what? When people come, like, it's happened 4 or 5 times. Like, somebody said that, oh, I went to the hospital for a heart attack and I had anxiety. Bitch. Like, yeah, I know my daily existence. Like, I've already told you about, fuck you. Like, I'm gonna give you the full fucking mental illness experience. I'm cutting you out of my life and I'm never speaking to you again until you get your shit sorted out and you don't have problems anymore. And it doesn't even fucking work like that. Nobody with mental illness, it's a lifelong sentence. You don't get better. You learn how to cope and live with it. It's not something that gets cured. And I don't think that it ever will. I really don't. I think that you could get better. I think that you could get, like with anorexics and stuff, you could gain weight back. You could get yourself in a place where you like aren't actively trying to kill yourself, sure, but I mean, to me you're still fucking somebody with an eating disorder. Like it's still there. Like, it's just either dormant or it's just less bad sometimes. It's not like this. It's not like you get sick, you go to a doctor, you get better, it's gone. It was a part of your life that's over. That's not how it works. It goes like it spikes up, you get really bad, everybody freaks out, you're shoved into a mental hospital, you're better for a little bit, some shit goes down again. It goes up and down with your life. It goes up and down with the stresses of your life. It is not linear and something that you can just like do away with and it's never happened. Like if you're a mentally ill person, you are always going to be mentally ill. Even if you're not like bulimic anymore, even if you're not anorexic, you still have anxiety, you still have depression, you still have like it's not that's more of like a catalyst that happens in the end than like getting really really bad. Like you're not Eugenia Cooney wasn't only anorexic whenever she hit a certain weight. Like she was anorexic that whole fucking time and now she's just a really 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 skinny anorexic, you know? Um and it's hard to understand like how much you're in control of. Like so much of it you can't really get better from this kind of stuff unless you actively participate in getting better. And like the way that it talks to you, and like it's not like a disembodied voice or something, it's just your thoughts are obscure. You start believing things, you start getting paranoid, and then everybody, like I watched this one anorexic documentary where this one girl was trying to tell this lady why she was scared to eat. She was like, well, you're just upsetting all of us. You just want us all to be upset. You're just that. And then she was like, they're all manipulative little bitches. And I mean, like, we kind of are. That's half true. But then I think that there's so much lying around eating disorders to protect them that how would anybody even know what any of it is? You know what I mean? Like, I really don't like Ro Mitchell, and I really don't like Aljani or anyone that like makes it seem like you eat and you get better. But then like it's been 4 or 5 years since either one of them got better, and they are obsessed with it still. It doesn't go away, and I mean you can't brand it and make recovery monetized and eat all your viewers fear foods and then say that that's normal, that's recovery. I mean, obsessing, I don't know anybody with an eating disorder or that has had one that isn't still so easily obsessed with the topic of it, you know? I don't know if any of that makes sense, but anyway, I guess that's all I have to say about that. Bye.